17 horsepower Craftsman lawn tractor with Kohler cv490s engine. Tractor ran fine, forced couple times out. Third time out it started, but within minutes died like it ran out of gas.gas level good. From that time on it will not start. I've replaced spark plug, ignition coil, carburetor and fuel filter, all with the same results.
Hi, my name is. Will try to help you. Have you tried spraying the carb and seeing if it will start? Use carb/choke cleaner. If it starts, it is going to be a carb issue. Recommend clean out carb. Takes a grain of sand to clog them. Let me know if it starts when fuel manually inserted into cylinder.
As stated in the initial question, I replaced the original carburetor with a new one. That did not fix the problem. And yes, I did spray carb cleaner and starter fluid, but neither made a difference.
I apologize, I must have misread the original post. I am assuming you have checked for proper spark. Have you checked for proper valve adjustments? Normally, if you manually insert fuel into cylinder and still no start happens, there is a no spark issue, timing issue, or compression issue.
No problem. I did replace the ignition coil, which has a spark plug wire, and I replaced the spark plug. Gap on plug is correct, so I'm assuming I'm getting a spark. I haven't checked valve adjustments. I'll need to find out how to do that. I haven't tried putting gas directly into cylinder, although I did try starter fluid and that did nothing.
If you sprayed starter fluid in it and nothing happened, you either have no spark or no compression. How did you gap the ignition coil? Business card between flywheel and coil.
That's correct, I used a business card. As stated in my last text, I assumed the spark is good. Can I pull the plug, reattach the wire and ground the base of the plug to see if there is a spark? Or do I need to use one of those spark testing gadgets? I assume I can purchase a gauge to test the compression. Thanks for your help. This problem with my mower is becoming personal. Lol, I'm trying not to let it beat me.
You can check spark that way. Compression would require a tester. I understand about the mower beginning to get personal. They can be a real pain at times. Let me know if you have spark or not.
I do have spark on the spark plug. I also checked to see if maybe the key sheared between the flywheel and the shaft, but all was intact. I turned the flywheel by hand and I can feel resistance when the compression stroke begins. I know this isn't an accurate method to check compression, but there is something there. I have not checked anything to do with the valves yet. I noticed when I move the throttle lever, only the linkage connected to the butterfly valve moves. The linkage connected to the other butterfly valve remains stationary, regardless of throttle position. I can move the linkage freely by hand, but the throttle lever does nothing. Correction: when I move the throttle lever, only the linkage connected to the choke butterfly valve moves. The throttle butterfly valve linkage remains stationary. According to all the info I found on valve adjustment for a Kohler cv490s engine, there is no adjustment. It has hydraulic lifters. I discovered the problem. Even though the valves are not adjustable, I decided to look anyway. Took off the valve cover and discovered that the rocker had slid off of the intake valve. The bolt that holds the rocker arm in place was loose. I placed the arm back in position, tightened it up, put the cover back on, and it started up on the first try. Thanks for your help.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit justanswer.com/ythi.